A practitioner does not kneel, does not become a slave. Xiefeng. July 21, 2025. Why do we practice? We practice in order to elevate the level of our life. A slave practices in order to no longer be a slave, to live with human dignity. A human practices to break free from the cycle of reincarnation in the lower life spaces, to escape the boundless sea of suffering, and to become an immortal or a Buddha, journeying toward the celestial paradise. Practice is about escaping environments of suffering. It's about breaking free from control and bondage. It's about no longer kneeling before slave masters and rulers. It is about breaking through the realm of necessity and entering the kingdom of freedom. To practice is to cast off all chains and ultimately head toward the Elysium world and the Celestial Islands continent. If the flesh binds me, I abandon the flesh. If friends bind me, I let go of friendship. If family binds me, I am no longer family. If experts and professors bind me, I treat them like chamber pots. If masters and guides bind me, then to hell with your so-called masters and guides. If the state binds me, what use do I have for your state? If the government binds me, go to hell with your damn authority. A true practitioner submits only to the Buddha, to the greatest creator, to the Tao, and to the laws of the universe, not to any human. The only justification for a government's existence is to serve the people, not to shackle them. So why are you binding the people? Everything can be done in accordance with the Constitution and the law. How simple that would be. For the people, what is not forbidden by law is permitted. For the government, what is not authorized by law is forbidden. When governments ignore the Constitution and the law, and instead oppress people at will, what use is such a government? It is not only useless, it becomes a machine of suffering, injustice, and tragedy. To kneel before such a government is to voluntarily become a slave. Practitioners do not kneel. Practitioners do not become slaves. If I do not kneel and do not become a slave, what can you do to me? At most, detain me, torture me, kill me. But a man who cannot live with dignity no longer desires to stay in this world. I have endured countless times, but your conscience has never awakened. When it comes to helping the people live in peace, you have no ability. But when it comes to harming and oppressing them, your skills are unmatched. If I am to be harmed or killed by you, so be it. Such an end would be a perfect punctuation mark to the journey of a practitioner. In the end, who is rewarded and who is punished will be plain as day. If one dies in reverence of the greatest creator, in reverence of life, in reverence of nature, walking the path of the greatest creator, pursuing truth, kindness, beauty, love, faith, and sincerity, then that is a worthy death. Without divine justice, what's the point of living? If there is divine justice, then the practitioners will surely ascend to heaven. So what is there to fear in death? A practitioner will never seek death, nor engage in self-harm or suicide, because practitioners revere and cherish life. But if death comes in the pursuit of a beautiful life, of joy, freedom, happiness, and the heavenly world, then so be it. There is nothing to fear. Let the barbarians live, if they must, civilized ones may perish. Go on living, like maggots writhing in the filth of the latrine. Here and now, the practitioner declares to the entire universe. A practitioner will never kneel before barbarians, nor ever choose to become a slave to them.